some of our participants for this evening, but we'll give a few more a chance to come on in. All right, ladies, this is going to be a spicy We're back. We are back. We are not going to let a little technical glitch mess us up today. So, like I was saying, ladies, welcome to another episode of Grown Lady Chats. I am your host, Dr. Sherunda Simone. If you can hear me, if you can see, I know a few of you messaged me saying that there was something wrong with the screen. Can you hear me? Yes. If you can, drop in the comments. All right. And let me go ahead and share the question of the day. All right. So, question of the day, ladies, go ahead and start to drop in the comments. You'll see it there on the screen. All right. You'll see it there on the screen. Okay, good. You can hear me. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Question of the day in one word. How has 2024 been so far? Okay. Or what word would you use to describe the first 11 days or 10 plus days of this year? Just give me one word. I was thinking about doing like maybe 5 words, but then I figured that might, just complicate things. Give me one word if you can, how you would describe your 2024 so far. Okay, so let's jump into it while we are waiting for some more to come in. First and foremost, today's conversation, all right, is for grown ladies. So we're going to keep it cute. We're going to keep it classy and Christian, but we're going to be pika, okay? Like I said before, it's going to be a spicy topic for grown ladies. So if you do have any young ones in the vicinity, now might be the time to shuffle them somewhere else or encourage them to do something else. But we're going to keep it classy regardless, but you're going to enjoy tonight's episode, and I can't wait for you to chime in as well. Okay, this is a two-way or multi-faceted conversation. All right. Oh, okay. So here we have some responses. Question of the day. Someone said their 2024 has been a roller coaster so far. Someone said peaceful. All right. Encouraging. Awesome. For me, my word is here. HERE, as in it's here. It's now. We are ready or not, it's here. So that has been my experience so far with 2024. But drop in the comments, question of the day in one word. Tell me how 2024 is treating you. And like I said before, we're going to keep it classy, Christian, and cute. The goal for tonight is to answer a highly requested question. Okay, so ladies in the Grown Lady Chat community have reached out to me and you've said, look, how can we bring some more spice into our marriages? Now, this conversation is not just if you think your marriage lacks spice. Okay, I have a very spicy marriage, and yet I still feel like these conversations are helpful to me. So you don't have to, have any lack in your marriage to still get information and to enjoy this conversation. And I know we have quite a few single ladies in the Grown Lady Chat community, and this is still for you as well, okay? Because your husband is alive, right? And he's out there, right? And he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So he'll find you very soon. So just this is a conversation for all of us, okay, regardless of where you are in your life. So it's going to be good. I am very, very excited about it. Okay. most of the Grown Lady Chat community, you all know me, but we always have new viewers and those who are tuning in for the first time. So I do want to say welcome. And if it's your first time, let me know as well, because I always like to give everybody a proper Grown Lady Chat welcome to the community. All right. So I am Dr. Sherunda Simone, and this is your new favorite talk show for Christian women. Okay. This is where we're going to have all of our good conversations. And I am also a wife. I'm a mother in a blended family of five little ones, two big ones and three little ones. I'm also a practicing physician. I'm a podiatrist, and I've written a few books, and I'm also a professional speaker. So I like to chat. That's why it's called Grown Lady Chat, and I get paid to do so. All right. And my big purpose in life, is to empower, strengthen, teach, enrich, energize, and motivate women to live God's purpose in their lives, and to do it beautifully and with confidence. All right. And my hope, my plan, my desire is for the community to grow to 10K plus. I mean, I believe that we can, as women, come together as Christian women, and we can do some amazing things. So join the journey, come on the journey with me, okay, as we grow in Christ together, and we do it beautifully and with confidence. All right, now make sure you're chatting in the comments, okay? Let's see you, Facebook, where are you? YouTube, where are you? Chat up in the comments, because the more interactive you are in the comments, then that's another opportunity for you to enter the random monthly giveaways. All right, so every month I do a giveaway. Some months I do 2 or 3 giveaways. And the way you're entered into these random monthly giveaways is by chatting it up in the comments, following the socials, being in my email community, and basically just engaging in Grown Lady Chat. And then you're selected, and you could get a gift card. You could get home decor items. You could get makeup or skincare or beauty products, or you could get faith-based resources and personal development tools. So these are things that we, as women who are about our Father's business, we like to look good, we like to smell good, feel good. These are all things that we enjoy. So yeah, enter the giveaway by chatting it up. All right, be engaged. Now, let me just start by saying, okay, let's get into it, because it's going to be a good one. Okay, the first thing is that tonight's conversation is going to be focused on the physical. All right, physical spice. Now, I am fully aware that to have a healthy marriage, it takes more than just physical. All right, you need emotional stability, spiritual health, all of that. But for the purpose of tonight, we're talking about the physical aspect. All right, and initially I had this episode with physical and emotional and deep, meaningful connections. It was all in one episode, but then I realized that it's going to be so dense, and I don't want for it to be dense and for the information to be lost. So I already have notes for how we can further deepen our relationships with our husband. Okay, I already have the notes. I already have it prepped. So if you want for me to do that episode as well, we can set a time and have another Grown Lady Chat. Okay, again, you don't have to have a marriage in trouble for you to benefit from these conversations. So if you want, let me know in the comment section, or if you want to message me privately, all of my contact information is down in the description box or in the caption. Okay, so that's something that I think we should just differentiate. Tonight, we're talking about physical, but there are other aspects that we can also touch on in future episodes. The second thing I want to point out is that your mother, your father, your best friend, your maid of honor, your co-workers, your pastor at church. Oh, let's see, who else is in your inner circle? Your aunties. Nobody, none of those people, while they're rooting for you, and many of them love you and care for you, they don't have a vested interest in your marriage like you and your husband. Okay, so if you want to add, a deeper connection, and if you want to add more spice to your marriage, it takes you. It takes you and your husband making it happen. So why am I saying all that? Because at some point, you're going to have to be intentional. If you want to upgrade your marriage, you really have to be intentional about it. You can't look to anybody else to do it for you, because they're not invested. While they want for your marriage to work, while they're praying for you, while they're wanting everything to work in your favor, they're not as invested in your marriage as you are. Okay, so just realize that it's going to take you and hubby, both coming together. Okay, and not just physically, but in general, we have to come together. Okay, Now, also, just remember, your hubby, he likes intimacy too. Okay, he likes it. Now, I've come up with five. Is it five? No, it's about 7 or 8. It depends on how I'm feeling. 7 or 8 things that we can do to add spice. Now, remember, I want you to chime in. All right, in the comment section, chime in. Now, when you go to a restaurant and you're about to order, say, wings, and they'll start from like the most mild flavor and down to the hottest flavor. That's how I have these listed. Okay, so with each little tip I'm giving you, it's going to get hotter. It's going to get more spicy. All right, so we're going to start off with the regular salt and pepper. We're going to start off with that, and then by the time we get to the end, we're at ghost pepper at that point. Okay, we're at Scotch bonnet, really, really hot. So make sure you stay tuned to the very end because it is going to be spicy. Now, the first thing, when we're sprinkling some more spice in our marriages, ladies, we're going to take initiative. We are going to take initiative. So often you'll hear men say, if they're being frank and blunt, they'll say that they have to initiate adult time. Okay, adult time. They have to initiate it, and their wives are receptive, or maybe they're not receptive. But either way you take it, ladies, if you want to add spice to the marriage, then lady, you need to add spice by initiating between the sheets. Okay, so take initiative, and when you do that, you want to be intentional about it. Okay, he needs to understand what your goal is. Now, let me tell you, hubby might be taken aback initially, especially if 90 to 95% of the time he's the initiator. He might be taken aback. Okay. All right. Marquita ready. So he might be taken aback. But I want for you to, even if he's like, okay, wait, after he realizes what's happening, he might be like, that was odd. He might be suspicious. He might be curious. He might be wondering what's happening. Girl, don't worry about that. You are spicing up your marriage. Okay. And he gets to benefit from that. So take initiative. Start things. And when you start things up, don't make it like a guesswork. Okay. Let them know this is what's happening and it's you, me in between the sheets. The next thing you want to do is you want to take time out and turn your phone off. I know. We all need to do a better job of this. Even if you're not, obviously, when you're in the sheets, the phone is off, right? Of course. But I'm saying, like, if you're going to be intentional about spending time and adding spice to your marriage, we have to put the phones down more often. Okay, because we have to tune the world out. It's so easy for us to, you come home from work and, depending on how your family is set up, you have little ones, you go through homework and you go through dinner time, and then it's bath time, then it's bed, and you're exhausted. And in between that time, if you haven't had a chance to link up with hubby and add some spice, then you go to bed and that's it. Put the phone down, because a lot of times we are in bed looking at our phone before we go to sleep. We can take that time and add spice. We can spend time with hubby. I'm gonna tell you exactly how you're going to do it. Okay, the next thing, ladies, that you can do, this is so simple, so easy. Touch your husband, like physically touch him. When was the last time you just touched your husband, not because you were about to go at adult time, but just to flirt with him? When was the last time you passed by him and just gave him a hug? When was the last time you passed by him and just rested your hands on his shoulders, or just pressed your body up against his? Now, you might be thinking, okay, that's so basic. But no, lady, what's happening when you're doing that? You're sprinkling the spice, right? Foreplay is such a big part of the actual event because it's the good stuff that leads up to the actual event, okay? So foreplay is good, and touching, just literally passing by your husband and just, invade his personal space a bit. Invade his personal space, touch your spouse, whether it be resting your hand on his hand at the dinner table. It seems so subtle to you, but for men, that's like all sirens are going off and you're adding spice. You're doing the build up, right? Another thing you can do that we do often is we play footsies under the table. All right. So the kids are eating, we're out to eat. It doesn't matter. Nobody else is seeing, and we're playing footsies. And you might be thinking that's so rudimentary, that's so basic. No, that's elevated, because usually when people get married, they stop doing all the cutesy things that got them to the marriage. that got them to the babies. Okay. No, we have to keep those things going. All right. Ladies, chime in the comment section. Also, too, before I forget, if you want to come on and give your own information, give your own tips, please do so. All right. There is a link. I will type it into the link or into the comment section if you want to actually come in and chat. Okay. And you can do audio and video or just audio. You don't have to show your face. All right. To join the chat. All right. So I just shared it in the private chat, and now I'm going to share it in the comment section. So click here to join the chat. And again, you can do audio and you can do video or just audio alone. Okay. All right. So April says, right. Good. All right. So one lady chimed in and says, when my husband has that fresh bald head, that's instant touching for me. Very good. All right. So that sense of touch is so heightened for men. Okay. All right. And then someone else commented, take care of the things during the day and the things at night take care of themselves. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, yes, that snaps. Okay. Give Tracy a high five on that. Marquita chiming in, Tracy chiming in. So take care of the things during the day and the things at night take care of themselves. So hug, touch, encourage all day. Yes, Tracy, absolutely right. So we're touching him. We're touching his hands. We are playing footsies. We are, invading his personal space a bit. I enjoy when my husband passes me and he just rests his hand on the small of my back, and he knows that. So he does it often. And so I try to think, oh, well, you know what? I know that his primary love language is touch, it's physical touch, and his secondary is quality time. And so because of that, then I think, okay, I know I like it. I know he enjoys physical touch. So even before we get to the sheets, lady, I'll walk with him, just touch the small of his back. Right. And you would be surprised at how that builds up that anticipation for the nighttime activities. Okay. All right. So the next thing that you can do is talk and text. Okay. Now, before somebody says, "Ooh, be careful with the text," trust me, I get it. I don't care how many what's it called, like privacy settings you have set. I don't care how private you think your phone is, how many lock screens and passwords you have. I firmly believe, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I firmly believe that somebody somewhere, if they wanted to, could read your texts and they could see your videos and pictures. That being said, I'm not saying that you type and, send risque things, but lady, you and hubby should have like a secret code, a secret way of communicating what you plan to do and, to one another during adult time. Okay. You can text that to him. You know how great it is to get a text in the middle of the day that somebody is desiring you in that way. It's like, boom. All right. Immediate, like just mood elevation. All right. It's the flirty text and the phone calls all day. Yes, all day. It makes such a difference. Okay, Marquita chimed in. April, yes, it's the little things. Those add up. Remember, we are sprinkling. When you add seasoning to your food, you don't just take off the whole top of the Lowry's and just dump it in, right? No, you sprinkle. You sprinkle until you get it just right. It's the same thing with all day flirting, texting, and talking. All right. And then, of course, you have to carry through with it, ladies. All right. We can't just build them up to let them down. We're not that's not what grown women who are about their father's business do. All right. We don't do that. So, you're building up all day and then you carry through at night. Okay. So these little things, again, you can have your own, like secret language. Hubby and I, we have our own little way of talking. We have our own little, even like this handshake that he came up with, but our own little thing that we do and the way we text. So we know, what I'm saying? So that way, the NSA is not in your business, but you and hubby are handling your business. Okay. All right. If you guys are enjoying the conversation, be sure to chime in. If you're tuning in if you're just tuning in, then I am Dr. Sherunda Simone, and we are on episode 61 of Grown Lady Chat. We're talking about ways to add more spice to your marriage. Ooh, okay, Miss Tracy. Tracy said red lipstick writing on his bathroom mirror. Look, let me take notes. Let me take notes on that one. That's a good one. So then he knows. He already knows. There's like a sign blaring. It's going down. Even if it's not like overtly sexual. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be overtly sexual. Maybe that's your thing, but still, you don't it can just be like thinking of you, or, I love you, even just like kissing the mirror with your red lipstick, writing a message with your red lipstick. I mean, there are so many ways that we can add spice to our marriages. So, just sprinkle it in, dab it in, ladies. Okay, so we're talking and we're texting. All right. What's your Cash App? What's your Cash App? All right, let me add it in just a moment. What's your Cash App? Thank you so much. I don't even know it. Hold on. Let me think about that. I'll get back to you. But we're dabbling in, okay? We're sprinkling it in all the time. The next thing that you can do, now remember, I told you we're going from mild to hot. Okay, so we're getting a little bit, now we're getting to the, you need some water and some bread. It's not tears yet. Okay, we're not overheating yet, but we're getting someplace. Okay, we're getting someplace. The next thing, ladies, after you've initiated, all right, and you've sprinkled throughout the day a little bit more, okay, you've gone from just your basic salt and black pepper. Now you've added a little Lowry's. Now you're going to for some cumin. All right, you're adding some more spice, your more flavor to your marriage. The next thing is teddy and a two-piece. Teddy, two-piece. Okay, so let's first talk about the two-piece set. Now I get a lot of pushback from women, okay, because I've talked about this before on other episodes, and sometimes I get pushback about this, but I'm a firm believer. You say he can't handle the cumin? Oh, God. Lay it on him. He can handle it. He can handle it. I have faith. I have faith he can handle it. So I get a lot of pushback, okay, when I talk about this right here. Dressing up at home. I'm not saying that you have to, I'm not saying that you have to have on a full face of makeup. I'm not saying that you have to be, in a full ball gown like you go into a gala. But ladies, men are visual. Your husband is visual. And while he should not love you any less if don't look a certain way, it's still going to add to the visual stimulation when you put yourselves together. Okay, so these are two options or two outfits that I wear around the house. These things are inexpensive, they're comfortable, I can lounge around the house in them, I can be productive in them, but they look cute, right? I'm telling you, you will feel so much better about yourselves when you exactly take the bonnet off, right? No bonnets. Bonnets are for bed. Bonnets are for bed. Argue with somebody else. I'm not the one. Bonnets are for bed. Okay. So yeah, just put yourself together. It doesn't have to be expensive. We're not buying, cashmere outfits and satin, pajamas. If you want, you can. Satin makes me a bit hot, but if you want, we're not spending a bunch of money, but we're being intentional by putting ourselves together. You will feel so much better about yourself when you pass by a mirror in your home and you see a reflection and you look put together. Now, for me, put together does not mean a full face of makeup. It simply means combing my hair. So I'm taking the bonnet off. All right. And of course, doing your hygiene, your morning routine, prepping yourself, all of that. Putting on a little bit of lip gloss, a little bit of mascara, filling in my brows, and, perfume. Now, which reminds me, ladies, right before I came on air, I put on this perfume. Oh my goodness. I had to go back and get it. It smells so good. I don't even know. Okay, yes, the name is Yara. I think that's the name. Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm going to link it down if you want to check it out. But perfume around the house, not just for church, not just for, a date night, not just when you're going to work, ladies. Okay, we're putting ourselves together for our coworkers. The most we should be doing is the same, or the least we should be doing, I should say, is the same. We can do far more for our spouses, all right, for our family that see us. We can do that. So the least you should be doing is putting yourself together at home, especially when you're getting dressed to go out, in for church, you're getting dressed for date night, you're getting dressed for your coworkers. You can do it for your family around the house. Even just subtle things, just subtle things, like putting on a nice coordinate set that's inexpensive, putting your hair, your hair together, and just putting on some like lip gloss. All right. Now I always have earrings in as well. I always have earrings in. That's just my thing. I'm a jewelry girl. I have my own jewelry line. You already know that. So I always have jewelry on. Okay. Tracy said, there is nothing like a tight black dress with a simple long necklace and go outside. Yes. Ooh. And ring the door. Tracy, you need to come on, my dear. Clearly you have experience with this. Tracy says there's nothing like putting on a tight black dress with a simple long necklace and going outside and ringing the doorbell. So he has to come and greet you at the door. And he said, oh, yes, this is better than Amazon. All right. Marquita says, I work from home and still put on my short skirts so he can see something when he comes home. Awesome. Ladies, like, give yourself kudos. Okay. You ladies are doing it. Yes, I love it. And I'm taking notes. Okay. I'm taking notes because all of these ideas are absolutely amazing. Okay. So it doesn't take a lot. Just pull yourself together, a little inexpensive, but quality, two or three piece coordinate set around the house, because men are visual. Let's give them something, pleasant to look at. All right. Yes, you're beautiful. You don't need makeup to be beautiful. We get it. But pull yourself together, because you should look different when you are in bed and when you're out of bed. You should look different. You shouldn't be the same person all the time. You shouldn't look the same, at least, all the time. Okay. All right. Now, the next thing I said was a teddy. Now, I said teddy just because all of my tips are starting with T's. But what I'm saying is, so after you have been, like I said, intentional, and after you put the phone down, and after you have initiated, okay, and you've sprinkled all throughout the day, the next thing is, ladies, show up in something stringy or clingy or lacy or something sheer to your comfort level. Okay, everybody's a little bit different, but yeah, something stringy, clingy, sheer, frilly, lacy, a little shorter, because it's about to go down. It's about to happen. And while we don't expect for the attire to be on for a very long time, okay, we don't expect that, but still, those few moments of visual stimulation are like eons to hubby. Okay, he loves your body. Let me just tell you right now, your hubby, he loves your body. We as women, we tend to see all the negative parts of our bodies, and if we don't work really, really hard, that's what we'll focus on. Okay, self included. So I have to remind myself, yeah, I see this and I see that. But look, hubby just sees what he likes, what he loves, what he enjoys. So, as far as how comfortable you feel, lady, put it on. Okay, put on your little stringy, clingy, tight, sheer, frilly, short. All right, do that. This is after the kids are asleep, of course. The doors are locked. The alarm system is on. All of that good stuff. The kitchen is straightened up. This is when it's about to happen. Ladies, just take that little moment to put on something, something different. Okay, it's just something a little bit different. Sprinkle it in there. Okay, now, like I said, now we're at like habanero level. Okay, we're at habanero. Yeah, the next three, they're getting hotter. They're getting hotter. So let me know if you're enjoying it. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is such a great conversation, and I'm really enjoying your responses. Okay, I'm really enjoying what you guys are sharing. If you want to come on, make sure that you click the link. Okay, someone did ask for my Cash App. I can share that with you. I don't have it memorized, but I can share it with you. Okay, I guess are we ready for those last three? I don't know. No, you're ready. We're grown ladies. You are ready. Okay, so here's my Cash App for those who are so inclined. Thank you so much for your support. All right. Yes, that is it. Okay. Let me know if you see my Cash App. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think I might be able to add it as a banner as well. And for anybody who wants to join my email community, I'll share that link with you in just a moment. All right. Okay. And now let me show it. All right. There you go. All right. So these last three, you ready? Are you ready? Okay. I'm still debating if I should share these. I mean, it is what it is. We are grown ladies. And this is what the conversation is about. Okay. So the next thing you're going to want to do, um, which I guess we probably could have put this before the one I just talked about, but tease. Tease. Now, we don't want to be a tease when we're not married. But when you're married, remember that tease, it builds up anticipation. It builds into the foreplay. Foreplay is not just touch. Okay, foreplay is emotional, it's mental. All right. So, oh yeah, yes, because you're already all right. So, tease. So, I'm talking about like get into his personal space. Like, if you want to slide by him, but make sure your body presses up against his when clearly there's enough room. Clearly, you could have passed by without touching him, but you touched him anyway because you're teasing him. You're reminding him. You're letting him know, okay, hey, I'm here. Okay, we're here. All right. So tease him. Get into his personal space. Because you want for him to know that he needs to be ready. All right. There are other things that, like, I know that I do. There are outfits, even just some of my lounge outfits. I don't know if it's the color. I don't know if it's the color. You want to be a part of the Grown Lady Gang. Thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, you could be part of the Grown Lady Gang, an honorary member. An honorary member. So what I do is I will, put on a cute outfit, lounge outfit that I know, hubby likes. And I will come down the stairs and I'll pause and I'll make sure that he sees me. And I'll wait for the compliment because I know the compliment is coming. All right. And then, I'll give him a little wink. You just want to let him know, like, yeah, I see you seeing me. Okay. I see you seeing me. All right. So it's the little things. And remember, when you're doing it, you are teasing. So sometimes I will bend down a certain way. I know he's in the other room watching. I know this because you can feel his eyes on you. Ladies, when you're doing things around the home, it can be anything. It can be a turn on for your husband. Okay. Anything, whether you're washing dishes, you're folding laundry, you're getting ready, he's looking at you. Whether he has one eye this way, one eye that way, he's still looking at you. Okay. He's paying attention to those little things. So even how you bend down to get something, the best parts of you. Tease him. He is your husband. God gave us man and woman. He gave us, intercourse. He gave us that as a gift. He could have easily made where procreation was just something we did and there was no pleasure. But he didn't do that. Now, if he did that, there would be far less children in the world, I believe. That's just my humble opinion. But he didn't. He gave it to us both to enjoy, right? So, I mean, enjoy it. Yes, they are watching. Exactly. Your husband is watching. So when you do, all right, when you do the everyday little things, it doesn't have to be where you're, putting on the makeup and you're trying to move the hips and there's no music. I mean, if that's your thing, do it too. But lady, just the way you move. You do something elegantly, you pop a little bit, you move a little bit, you lean forward. He's seeing, all right? Yes, they are watching. One lady said her husband says he's always paying attention. Exactly. Always paying attention. Yes. Okay. Welcome, La Vida Jennings. Welcome. They are watching. Okay. So Tracy said, after leaving a lipstick note in the morning in his bathroom, give a text or call during the day and build anticipation all day. Sex should be fun and ongoing all day. Oh, Tracy. Okay. The next time, okay, we're having Miss Tracy on. Tracy, you're going to be the co-host of part 2 of our spicy conversation. All right. Josie Sports Nation said, this is better than Think Like a Man book. Wonderful. Yay. I'm glad you're enjoying this conversation. This is awesome. Welcome. If you're just tuning in, we have been chatting about ways to spice up our marriage. Okay. And some of like I said in the beginning, we're going from mild to hot. Okay, so we are approaching. We're approaching ghost pepper. All right, we're approaching ghost pepper. Someone did ask me to um someone did ask me to share my cash app, so I did share my cash app. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do it. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. No. Okay. All right. So, fact, got to keep the engine running all day. Yes, Lavita Jennings. Yep. Got to keep the engine running all day. Got to keep that car warm. Okay, you have to keep it warmed up. We don't want to rev down the highway with a cold engine. No, warm it up, warm it up, warm it up. Okay, all right, ladies. Look, I don't know if you're ready for. I don't know if you're ready for this, ladies. Are you ready? Are you ready for the last two? I'm looking at them like maybe we're done. Are we done? Are we done for this? I don't know. All right, let me contemplate. Let me contemplate, and then let me think about this. Hold on, I have to see. I have to see if we're done yet. Okay. Um, I don't know. I don't know, ladies. I don't know. Okay, Marquita said bring it. She said bring it. She's ready. She's ready. Okay. Ladies, you need to be a transformer. Anybody get that? You need to be a transformer. What do I mean by that? Ladies, I mean that you can show up differently. Okay. You don't always have to be the same personality every time. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. What do? Sometimes you put on that white coat. You ready for your doctor checkup? Look, it's hey, we have some teachers. You come in. How you coming in? You coming in with your glasses and your teaching stick. Okay, you coming in with some notebooks and that's it. Okay, yes. You I hope y'all can see these comments. Can you see these comments? Okay, so we have someone said be a freak. Yes, be a variety of persons. Ooh, somebody said they have an alter ego named Maria. Maria. Okay, yeah, you don't want me singing. Yes, role play. So again, it's really just your own comfort level, you and hubby. Okay. And so I'm not saying that you have to go out and truly, do anything that's uncomfortable for you. But no, you definitely, show up differently. Okay, show up differently. I mean, they have little outfits on Amazon. They have little outfits, and again, these things aren't staying on you very long. So don't worry if it don't fit, if it's too tight, if things bulging everywhere. He doesn't care, and neither should you. Okay, you put it on. Yes, take notes, friend. Take notes, lady. Okay. And and you're putting it on for just a moment. It can be something simple. Maybe dressing up isn't your thing. Maybe it's not your thing. That's all right. What you can do, get something a little bit shorter with a little bit more frill and lace. Maybe a different silhouette than you're used to showing up in, or that he's used to. Now remember, he might initially be off put. If your hubby or if your marriage isn't used to certain things, don't be discouraged. Okay, he's going to think like, okay, wait, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Where are you getting this information from? Say, I'm a part of Grown Lady Chat Gang. Okay, I'm a Grown Lady Gang. Okay, that's what we do. We elevate our life in Christ. So this is for your husband here. Okay, all right. Someone said that's the only way he's going to be able to have other ladies. That part. That part. The only way is if it's me and I am she. And right, exactly. Okay, so yeah, put on little things. So like I said, sometimes I just put on my white coat after it's been laundered, of course. Okay, and it is what it is. And like I said, for those brief little moments, it's like, oh, something different. You know what I mean? Because we're in it for the long haul, right? We're in it for the long haul. This is your one, your only. This is your person. So have fun. Have fun with it. Have fun, ladies. Um, yes, yes. Thank you so much for reiterating this. Your husband sees you as Beautiful. Don't see yourself so critically. See yourself as he sees you. Absolutely. And ladies, that was for me. I'm sure it was for many of you out there as well. We can be so hard on ourselves. My husband's always telling me, like, look, I didn't notice what you were talking about until you said something. He's like, I still don't care, but I didn't see it until you said something about it. We do that. We do that even amongst our friends. Like, if someone comes to me, gives me a compliment, I'm the first person to say, oh, well, this isn't right about my outfit, or this isn't right about whatever compliment you gave me. No, we should just learn to just take it and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it. That's all we have to say. And you're right. Your husband, he sees you as beautiful. He's going to love you, even if, nothing else changes, ladies. He loves you. But these are just ways that we can add some more spice. Okay, so let me know, are you enjoying this conversation? All right, so we talked about role playing. We talked about alter egos. Let's call it that, right? So Maria's in the house. All right, so no holds bars for the hubby. He gets it all. There you go. There you go. You are in a marriage. That is your husband. It is God sanctioned. Now is not the time to hold back. Okay, now is not the time to hold back. As long as you and hubby are both comfortable with what's happening, now is not the time to hold back. All right. Okay. Now, so you've been a transformer. Okay, you become a whole new person. Okay, we can do that. Sometimes get the blonde wig on. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, that's what we do. Okay, so you've already been a transformer. Ladies, the last T. Okay, let me just run back down the list. Let me run back down the list. So we talked about taking initiative. We talked about tuning out, turning the phone off. We talked about touch your husband, texting and talking. We talked about wearing something stringy, clingy, and then also looking good around the house. So our teddies and our two-piece coordinate sets, okay? We talked about teasing our husbands, okay? And we talked about being a transformer. Now we're talking about taste. Now wait, before you be like, oh no. however you take this is how you take this. We're keeping it classy, Christian, and cute. What I'm saying is, don't be afraid to bring fridge items into the bedroom. Why not? After all, we're spicing things up, okay? So why not? Now, me personally, as you know, most women, we're thinking about all these things. And so for me, anything like really sticky, syrupy, whatever, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to clean this? So I don't, but like whipped cream, fruit, bring those things into the bedroom. Why not? Let's use all of our senses, right? When we are pleasing one another. Let's use all of our senses, okay? So taste. Someone said, let love and creativity be free. Yes, let love and creativity be free between you and your husband. Okay, nobody else, just you and your husband, the way God ordained it, the way he wants it to be. So the final thing is, taste. Bring some food into the bedroom. Bring some different flavors into the bedroom. Like I said, personally, I prefer, something I can easily clean up, but like whipped cream and fruit and all those things, bring them in, and again, it doesn't have to be, that's whatever you and hubby decide to do is what you decide to do. But even if it's just, kissing, you put some whipped cream on his mouth, you kiss him and, gently lick it off, all of that good stuff. Those things can add to the spice, the physical spice. Remember, I said at the top of the hour, the top of the episode, intimacy and physical closeness and connecting, it's not just physical. Okay, that's for a different conversation. If you want for us to have that conversation, I have already written it out. I had it prepped to go along with this discussion, but I didn't want the conversation to be too dense. So I split up the conversation. Okay, I split it up. So tonight we're talking about physical connection, and then for another episode we can talk about emotional connection and deepening that, as well. So if you want, we can talk about that. Ooh. Marshmallows. I don't think I ever have, but it's going on the list. Never have. All right, marshmallows. That's an option. Okay, very good. Never thought of that. Anybody else have any other creativity? So now this is the time, okay? Open floor. what else are you all doing? Again, you don't have to share, anything that you don't feel comfortable sharing. But yeah, what else are you doing to add spice? Spice. Remember, sprinkle it throughout the day. Sprinkle it throughout the day. Don't forget to answer the question of the day. Let's see. Don't forget to answer the question of the day in one word. How has 2024 been so far? Okay, I do see some comments coming in. All right, comments coming in. Bottom line, have fun. Yes, it's not like we see in the movies. It's fun, and the only person in the world you can have that much fun with. Yes, that is so true. That is so true. I think it is better than the movies, right? Like being in a marriage filled with spice, or maybe your marriage isn't as spicy yet, but being in a marriage committed, secure, faithful, you can trust one another, you're growing together, right? Even if you have your downs and your ups, you're doing all of that together. Ladies, it's so beautiful, and I'm so grateful to God for it. Okay, someone else said, this was good. You enjoyed it. Enjoyed this with my sisters in Christ. Don't have anyone to share this kind of conversation with, and that's why I wanted for us to talk about it, Tina. This is exactly why I wanted for us to chat about it, because especially as Christians, there are so many things that are like taboo. Sex taboo. It's only for yes, it's only for marriage. And they say, okay, so then it's like, okay, it's only for having children, and so people have this wall against it, and it's just this big taboo conversation. With no, ladies, we as Christian women, we should be having these conversations. We should be saying, hey, this worked for me and hubby, you should try it. Why not? Why are we not having these conversations as Christian women? Right? These are some of the healthy conversations that I've had in my circle and with other grown lady chat members that have elevated my game. Okay, they've elevated, because you get to learn in Christ, not just the nasty foolishness that the world is doing, but we're doing it God sanctioned. Like, look, we have to elevate in all things. Okay, at the beginning of the year, I reminded the email community, all right, which you need to join if you haven't joined my email community, right there. So join my email community, go to drsherundasimone.com. But at the top of the year, I was sharing with them, like, everybody's doing, New Year resolutions and goals, and everybody's planning, okay, how can I make this year the best year yet for me? And how can I upgrade my life and elevate my life? But are you thinking about hubby? Are you thinking about what you can do to elevate your marriage? Are you sowing into your marriage? Right. And so we were just talking about, in the community, some things that we can do to sow into our marriages, and spicing it up physically is a great way. Okay. So yes, we should be having these conversations. We should definitely be having these conversations. Okay. Someone else said, ooh, a sexy crawl in lingerie. Get it, Miss April. Yes, a sexy crawl in lingerie. That will definitely get your husband's attention. Again, now remember, he might not be ready for it. Okay, he might be like, wait, what's happening here? He might think he's being pranked, depending on what you guys do or don't do. He might be, but just keep going. Okay, don't worry. He will soon wrap his brain around what's happened, and he'll be all for it. Okay, he'll be ready for it. All right. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one. Okay, so Marquita said, so okay, April, you said sexy crawl in lingerie. Okay. Marquita said, do some Pilates in front of him. Yep, I'm taking notes. I can't wait to watch the replay. I definitely am going to I'm going to be taking some of your advice. We have licorice, we have Pilates, we have marshmallows. Okay, we're doing a lot. We're doing a lot here. Okay, 2024 is not going to catch us slipping. Okay, in the bedroom, ladies. No, we're going to elevate our game. All right, we're going to elevate. Make sure your hubby is your best friend. He's your only kid that doesn't grow up and leave you. Tracy, I love that. That's so true. Your hubby needs to be your best friend. And very often, especially the conversations I have with some of my empty nester, just acquaintances and friends, they say that, like they spent so much time pouring into their children and pouring into their jobs and pouring into the church and pouring into friends. And, so many things happen throughout life. And then when they come to the empty nest phase of life, they are disconnected from their spouse. They don't have that same closeness as they did. And life gets hectic, and I think even now we're rushing women. Everything we do, we're rushing. It's a rushing society. Everything is so high stressed. We really have to pay attention and be intentional. And that is a conversation that I do want for us to have, ladies. So if you're interested in hearing that conversation, like I said a few times before, I already have the notes about how we can deepen that relationship with our husbands, our best friends. So if you want for me to do that episode as well, please let me know, because I would love to share it with you. Okay. All right. So, okay. So I see a few ladies are already swapping ideas in the comment section. I love this. This is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So again, don't forget to join my email community, answer the question of the day. I did select actually 2 giveaway winners from last Thursday's live. I selected 2 giveaway winners. One has already been announced, or one has already been notified. The other one has not, but I did pick 2 from last episode. So we'll see. Maybe we'll pick some more from this one, but I really do appreciate it. Let me show the banners again. If anybody wanted to, let's see. All right, there's the Cash App if anybody wanted. Again, thank you so much for any support. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, Josie Sports Nation, for your donation, because yes, I'm a one-woman show, and none of this is free. It's fun, but it's not free. So thank you so very much. And let's see, do we have any other closing comments, ladies? Anything else you'd like to say to wrap up this episode? I was thinking about putting this all into an ebook. Would you guys be interested in that? I mean, just a few pages, of just an ebook. I think I was going to, I thought about that as I was putting it all together. And don't forget to share this episode too. Share it with, your other female friends. All right. Those in your inner circle. Let them know what we've been talking about. Invite them into the community, because we are growing. And I want, like I said, my goal, my dream is to have 10,000 plus women in Grown Lady Chat. And I'm not just talking about just numbers. It's more so a strong community of women who are about their Father's business and who live life beautifully and confidently in Christ. All right. So this is so much fun. It was so much fun. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to all of you who tuned in on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Just a reminder, I have episodes every Monday and Thursday. I'm thinking about doing lives on a weekly basis. Oh, wonderful. Tina says, very fun. All right. She said, very, very fun. All of you have fantastic advice. I agree. This has been enlightening for me in many ways. So I'm excited. I know hubby will be excited. He's probably like, ooh, who have you been talking to? I'm going to say, my grown lady gang. Okay, my grown lady gang. That's who I've been talking to. All righty, ladies. So that's it. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you again for tuning in. Don't forget to join the email community. And until Monday, all right, remember, I am Dr. Sherunda Simone, and I will either see you at the top or from the top. You decide. Bye.